Round 7 of the Lotus 79 Classic Teams Championship brought the series to the infamous Nürburgring. With Michel Vandenberg starting on pole and QC Clapp next to him on the front row, it was a clean start for all drivers. Unfortunately, the first lap itself was not without incident. Justin Albrecht ran into trouble at Ashbrook. Keith Herner and Luis Baboni came together at Ehrenberg, and Steve Sarles applied a hair too much throttle at Oudenauer Forst. But the most dramatic wreck on our first tour was when Adam Fraser made a move on Barry West into Hohenrad and the two collided. Sadly, Pekka Kelahara was unable to avoid the carnage. Up at the front, Vandenberg immediately started to pull a gap over the next few laps. Back and forth, John Stevens had shaken the challenge by Severi Seppa, only to be caught by Alexi Heinonen. Buckling under the pressure, the ice curve proved to be a little too slippery for the number 5 car. Farther down the order in 5th, Pablo Suarez, Ove Trangarate, Ronnie Nunez, and Kevin Kolsch had been almost inseparable. But an error by Ove on lap 4 whittled it down to 2 as Nunez found himself having to check up to avoid the Norwegian. Ronnie made a great recovery to catch Kevin and pass him on the Dottinger Hoa, but his attempts to hound 5th away from Suarez only left him slapping the Armco and Metzgefeld on lap 6. After gritting up 9th, Heinonen looked set to take a well-earned 3rd, only to become the next victim at Oudenauer Forst. This promoted Seppa up to the final podium spot. Meanwhile, Trangarate was not going to let his mistakes define him and chased down Kolsch and Suarez. First, he used the slipstream to overtake Kolsch for 5th. Then, he tried to do the same to Suarez, only to be denied in the final laps. In the end, Vandenberg romped to a dominant victory by over 30 seconds while never once being hassled. Clapp solidified a quiet 2nd place, finishing where he started. And Severi made a satisfying jump from 5th to take 3rd. While the fans may have hoped for a closer battle up front, the challenge of the ring certainly provided enough to keep everyone busy simply fighting this monstrous track.